Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing. Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This could be another episode of the Sejo Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Numecha. Schüller. Numecha.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
A nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. He's had it taken off him. Chimsiti. Scamacca. De Ketelara. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Numecha. He's on it, can he get away? Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. De Ketelara in acres of space out wide. That is lovely, De Ketelara. And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, not this time.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
That's a sharp pass.
Atalanta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, that's a brilliant save! But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's to Atalanta. Oh, that's a key interception. Ryerson. Good ball, good take. Oh, super find. Nice control. The cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Scamacca. And the Atalanta. Approaching the half-hour mark. Ryerson. Now it's Girassi. Nemecha. Pasalic. Shifted it to the flank. Floated through. He's being urged to shoot. Decent chance! Pasalic out of this world! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Real chance! Girassi. And now the breakaway. Brandt powering forward here. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Pasalic. He's got away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ryerson. Baka. Now Kosunu. Jim City. Belanova. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball. Into Bailey. Borussia. Can he get it through? Brandt gets into some space. Brandt! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all squares.
So we reach the halfway point. Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 9. Viene sostituito con
Borussia Dortmund get the second half started. De Ketelaere. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Guirassy is onto this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Atalanta come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead. Now it's the Ketelaere. And here's Raspadori. Nemecha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Raspadori, and the pass is intercepted. Raspadori is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now it's the Ketelaere. Raspadori. Chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Guirassy. He's tried one! Missed by a fraction. Atalanta perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Benfica turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Brandt. Now it's Guirassy. It's a promising position. Brandt! He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Brandt is offering a wry smile there.
Belanova. It's a searching pass. Now this could be a chance. Played back into the centre. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to...
And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Scalvini. Kosunu. De Roon. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Anton did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Guirassy. He's had a chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 3.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Brandt.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Atalanta are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cambio di giocatori.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
This looks promising. Now the ball in.
Atalanta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nemecha. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to it. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Numero 17.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Bellanova is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, can he finish? Danger averted for now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good, takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just off target. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Brandt. Now it's Guirassy. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted. Atalanta displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Benfica. Numecha. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Benfica. Chukwuemeka. And it's Chukwuemeka. Now it's Guirassy. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Musa. Anton. Benfica. Chukwuemeka. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellanova. Chimsiti, Kolasinac, Zalewski. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. He is through here. Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
The Catalana has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Zalewski. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund can make their change now with a break in play.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Half-time, extra time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 19. Viene sostituito.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Musa. Now it's Raspadori. Now it's Zalewski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chukwuemeka. Pinches it off him. Musa. Bensebaini calmly anticipates. They get a throw in. Chan. Oh, played right into his path. He's through, now is he in? Zalewski has found the net here, of course. Played out to the right. De Ketelaere could try cutting inside here. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back in once more.
Well played and well cleared.
He's found a way through.
Atalanta can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Raspadori claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a monster matchup.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Barreiro to Rafa Silva. Oh, good spread. Courtois sends that a long way. Bellingham with Rudiger. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. That's tidy. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Dahl. First quarter of an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Valverde. Well read, nice interception.
Benfica clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Dahl. Otamendi. Dahl. And it's Otamendi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dahl. And Benfica. And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. And it's played it. Valverde! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Done delicately. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Madrid with the corner, there first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Araujo. Now it's Rafa Silva. Barreiro chooses to go cross-field. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Arda Güler. Alexander-Arnold. And the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. It's a promising position. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And the cutback. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Araujo. Now it's Rafa Silva. He's on it, can he get away? Güler. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's been caught napping! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rafa Silva. Stood up well to him there. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Güler. Now it's Güler. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a measured ball. Shot could be on. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Benfica. Barreiro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dahl in acres of space out wide. Now it's Rafa Silva. He's away. Chance for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Chance! Brilliant! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Benfica have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's found some space. He's had a chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga! Now who's going to be first to this? Now the cross. Otamendi with the clearance. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Goulart does well to get it back. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Rafa Silva. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's gone for goal! Just too high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Dahl. And it's Valverde. Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Dahl cuts out the pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Showing good feet. He's tried one! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde knocks it into space. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cleared away. And they're quick to get it back. Barrero. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Benfica are... So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Serán sustituidos por...
Benfica gets a foot in here. Dahl.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Luca Bacchio. He is through here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He might be in here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Cambio de jugadores.
Luca Bacchio! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to gift it back. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Valverde picks it up out wide. Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in plenty of space here. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Plays it across. It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Luca Bacchio. Nicely weighted ball. Shot at goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Barrero. And Antonio Silva. And it's Benfica. And he's on his way! This looks promising. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Chouameni. And here's Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply.
Otamendi.
And Barrero. Barrenechea.
Out to the left it goes. He's got away.
And it's made its way to him.
Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
So nearly the perfect ball.
And it's Rudiger. Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni.
He's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Benfica clearly now in lead preservation mode.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good ball, good take. Over to the left.
There's the delivery.
And that will be it.
One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank